Hey, what's going on, Appliance Boot Camp? Mike Sneed coming to you real quick. I'm here. Shout out to everybody who's down at the Asties. I was supposed to be down there, and I got ready to leave on late Thursday, not late Tuesday, early Wednesday. My flight got canceled, and I was gonna be getting there like 12 o'clock that afternoon, that night. And to be honest with you, tired from Vegas, and I didn't even fight it. When they told me my flight was canceled and I was gonna have to wait because of the weather, I told them that's fine. I'll catch them next time. So everybody was at the Asties. I wish I could have got down there, but I'm up here handling business, and I hope you all enjoying it. The Asties is something that I thoroughly enjoy. I'm usually there, but I'm not there this year. I catch them back next year. They'll be back on the East Coast, so I'll catch them back next year. Or they might be going back to San Diego. I have to see, but I'll be catching them back. But once again, I want to thank everybody for watching. Let me get set up real quick. Um, all right, there we go. We're gonna, like always, we're gonna have our national conference going on. It's gonna be June 15th, 16th, and 17th. That's a Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. That Thursday, we're gonna have our Rocking on Rayford. That's gonna be with our alumni Tyran. He's gonna be actually performing that night. That's free event for the family. You come on out. We have uh, an actual block party, a live concert outside. On Friday, we're gonna have the actual convention where we're gonna be talking. I'm gonna go over a little bit of what we're gonna be talking about tonight, and on Saturday we're gonna have our gala. Come on out and party. It's something that you want to bring your family to. It's gonna be a great event. So unfortunately, like I said, I couldn't make it to the Asties. I wish I could have got down there, but with the ice storm, I didn't want to get stuck down there. And then when my flights got all rearranged because of the ice storms, I told them no problem. I'll catch them later, and I came on back and went to bed. But everybody who's out there, I hope they're enjoying it. But of what I'm talking about now, after this weekend, the Asties will be over with, and we'll be able to go ahead and really push for our national convention. And I've had some questions where people ask me, why we even need a national convention for Appliance Boot Camp. Appliance Boot Camp, we in the little small time we've been here in the last 3 years, we have put a lot of people, especially African Americans, into entrepreneurship, into business ownership, and we've been creating a lot of wealth. But at the same token, we have a long way to go. And what we want to do, we want to make a move where we start really creating wealth for our next generation. And I've been fortunate enough to be able to talk to local politicians. Just get off the phone with someone that's very high in the school system. Matter of fact, that's why I'm late getting here. Didn't have a chance to put up. I was talking to them, but actually, everybody is getting a lot of interest, and everybody wants to know. Last night, I was um, talking to a state representative, a U.S. state representative liaison. Their job is to relay back and forth between us and the actual U.S. representative. And I was telling them what I wanted and what I want to do, and the representative came to us with no, they put together a task force, supposedly African American leaders in the area, and they came to us and want to know what they can do for us, and and what they try to do, they try to give us agenda to choose from, and nothing on that agenda has anything really to do with African American. It's dealing with everybody, and that's why I was telling them last night. I was like, "What you got me to choose from is not a specific African American problem. That's everybody problem. No, I don't. no, green energy is fine, but that's I never had anybody. I never heard an African American come talk to me said, "Man, I'll tell you, this green energy really bothered me. I don't know how I'm going to make it next month because of this green energy." Same thing, broadband. Uh, I never had. Uh, I never had my mom. Matter of fact, I asked my mom, "How do you feel about broadband?" She don't even know what it is, so she does. That's not a big concern to her. So all this stuff that they have given us that choose from that they could actually give money and support was nothing that really went directly to African Americans. And what I was telling them, what I've been pushing, and I was talking to the school system is the fact that uh, the the problem that we have is the fact that we don't have any money, that we don't have any wealth, and we don't know how to build communities. So what I asked them, I say, hey, I would like to get the skilled trades put back into the school system, into put back into the regular schools like when I was there, and also I want them to get a credit for every year. So when I was in school, if you took residential wiring like I did, you could take it 4 years when you was in high school, and you got a quarter of a point. So after 4 years, all you got is 1 year credit to go to be able to qualify to go get your license. So what will happen? You could take residential wiring all 4 years, and you still have to go work for somebody for 4 years to get a job before you could qualify for a license. Lucky for me, the years that I was in high school, I got to work with my electrical teacher, and that's how I got credit because I was working with him on the weekends, afternoons, and during the summer. So I had 1 year of credit from taking the class, and then I had another 4 years actually working with him. I worked with him the whole time I was in school and everything. So I had 4 years. So that's how I was able to take the test without having to go work for somebody. So that worked good for me. But on the other hand, somebody that just took the classes and took the course, they still will have that actual gate in front of them that they have to go work for somebody. So I said I want to eliminate that. For every year you take it, it counts for 1 year of credit towards going to get your license. And I told them also what I want. The senior year, I want them have internships where the towns, the city, and the state complaining that they don't have skilled trades workers. I want them to actually be able to leave half days in the afternoons and stuff, and go work for the actual state, go work for the city, go work for the government or whoever doing whatever trade they're in. So they have 1 year actual hands on also. Um, and that way, when they graduate, I want them to already be qualified to be able to go set and take the test to get their contractor's license. So that's why I told them that. So now we get into the problem. It's not a problem, but it's, like my friend tell me, it got to get into a mindset because what the school system is saying. Because I also wanted the classes to be weighted, meaning if you take when I was in school, me taking residential wiring actually doesn't do any good on your actual transcript to go into college because it doesn't have any weight. You want to take they want you to take AP English and all that stuff to get college courses. They say to actually increase your actual GPA in your college in your school in your class rank. Well, because I'm taking residential wiring, they look at that they weigh that the same amount as they weigh if I was going to take weightlifting or basketball fundamentals. It doesn't have any weight when you go and apply for colleges and stuff. So it deter people from actually taking it. The people that we actually the best and brightest that we have get deterred from actually going into the skilled trades. And I want to eliminate that. And that's what the school system was telling me. Well, you got a hard fight because what happened? They look at they looking at the skilled trades. Um, they just being honest. They looking at it. You're not qualified. You don't have the what it takes, the capacity to go. So they want to tell you the skilled trades is just a job because they don't know they don't know they don't know the entrepreneur side that we're pushing. They're looking at little Johnny is not able to go to college, but he can go become a plumber and get a job at as a plumber, making $20-$30 an hour. That's good enough for him. But they don't know that you can go and become a electrical contractor, make 150 $200 an hour as an electrical contractor or more. They never see that part, and they don't think it's even capable. Matter of fact, shout out to Mike Reed for the information he dropped. I'll be out tomorrow. I'm gonna take some videotape. If you're not following Mike Reed, follow Mike Reed because he put some great information. I'm going out to do subways. I listen to what I'm doing the same thing you all do. I'm watching them. I listen to what he said. Hey, Subway called me this afternoon. They got a walk-in refrigerator. They it's not cooling, and the health inspector came today and he said be back in 2 days. They got to get it up and running. And so they called me and said, "Hey, can you do it?" I said, "Yeah." So I'll be out there tomorrow to fix their walk-in refrigerator. But anyway, they don't realize. I told them same thing. Hey, $200 service call fee, no problem. What time you'll be there, and no problem. So that they don't realize. No, we can make $200 an hour doing appliance repair, getting into the skilled trades. Nobody's telling them that. So we had that, and also I told them I wanted the buildings that's downtown, that's in our areas. They actually are uh, a lot of the towns actually take them back and condemn them because the people who own them don't have the money to fix them, or don't have an incentive to fix them. So what I told them I wanted those buildings, and I wanted them to actually give them to us or let us purchase them at a discounted rate. And I say us, I'm talking about people who are descendants of slaves. Let us purchase them at a discounted rate, and from there, let us work with the city managers, town managers, and stuff, and look and see what actually is going on in those communities. What's needed? If we need a grocery store, then allow us, whoever purchased that building, allow them to put a grocery store in, and don't just leave them out there high and dry. Let them try to figure it out. Do them the same thing you done other people, where you bring in people to actually train them, show them the proper way to run a grocery store. Same thing. I want them to show us how to actually go to that building and do the engineering, where we look at it and we look at the span of the beams and stuff, and show us how we calculate the actual beam sizes that need to be in there. Show us how to actually put those steel beams in, and let us go through the whole process, just like if and go through the inspection process and doing the drawings, just like if we're having to do it out here in the marketplace. Let us do that and become our training ground, not only for the high school kids, but for the men who are looking for to get re-entered back into the workforce. Men who are actually who are coming home from prison, men who are unemployed. Because what happens, they're saying right now, especially in Selma, they're saying the people who are originally from Selma, the African Americans, they can't afford to live here anymore, so they having to leave, and and the reason why they don't have the skill sets they require to actually function in where Selma is going and where a lot of the cities are going. The group that's been there don't have the skill set to actually function in where it's turning to. This way, it would actually allow them to actually get the skill set they need to actually stay there and create the businesses and to revitalize the town, and you keep the same people there on the same footprint. And I think it would be a win-win for everybody. So that's what we're gonna be pushing. We're gonna be pushing that. The school board, I got buy-in, not the school board, from the school system. They have somebody there to talk to us, to tell us their, like I said, this right here is gonna be not going to be no inspirational, no motivational stuff. This is stuff that we actually going to use. So what they're going to do, they're going to tell us what you be up against, going against your school system to get this stuff put back in. And this right here is you doing stuff for your kids and grandkids. Even like me, I don't have any kids in the school system anymore, but one day I'll have grandkids. So we're going to get that stuff put back in there for them, and they'll tell you the process that you have to do it. So when you leave the ABC, you'll actually then be able to go back to your school system, and you'll know the actual marching orders you need to have to get it in your county, in your district, to get them talking about it and implementing it. Same thing with the actual congressman. He told me what I need to do. I have to write out a proposal, so I'm doing that now, writing it out, and from there, I got to give it to him, and he's going to see if he can get it on his. They got to talk about it and see if I can get on their agenda. If I can get on their agenda, then I get some time to actually talk to them and go further with it. But first, I got to write it, and once I write this and get it all put together, even if I hope to get into it, get into them. Get in front of him and talk. I am going to talk to him because he got to come through. He got to come through Johnston County. So I'm going to talk to him, and we're going to talk. But I would like to be able to do it the way where we can get a lot more eyeballs on it. But him and I are going to have a conversation. It ain't no way around it. He got to come through Johnston County. He gonna have to come talk to me. But that I would like for us to be able to talk and show the proper way to do it. So once we get this thing written out, it's kind of like I was telling you all about the ice cream container. Once I get the plans and stuff done, you all will have it, and you don't have to go through the process anymore. We're the same thing. Once we get written out, we'll have a letter, and you could just take that letter and give it to your representative, or go to your town and say, hey, this is what we'd like to do. Give us dibs on these buildings and build them out. So there, we're going to be working together to get that information out. He told me the information that need to be included in there. Where he didn't, his liaison told me the information that need to be included in there. So we're going to be doing that. And this is stuff that I think is going to be a huge movement for us. And we'll have their. I'm going to try to get the liaison to come through here to actually talk to us, if not him himself, because I don't know if I made him mad, but I was telling him, I said, no, it's kind of like I said, I shouldn't say, yeah, I'll say it because it ain't nothing bad. I was just telling him, I was like, I don't like you trying to give me an agenda. I don't like that you're going to give me an agenda to choose from. Um, as me coming from the business portion of what I've seen when the politicians come, the business owners, we always gave the politicians the agenda that we wanted. Even in our little Activate Selma thing down here, we say what we're gonna do, and if they want to do it, fine. If they don't, we still gonna do it because we fund ourselves. We ain't going in there for no money, and it's at some point in times we have done this. We have told the politicians and stuff, you can't come to our meetings. No, we tell them they can't come because we don't want y'all hearing some of the stuff we got to say and whatnot. So we've done that in the past. If we have something we want to talk about, we tell them, no, we don't want you all, because that's what the politicians. We had politicians who tried to do that, who wanted to get into our meetings and say, well, let's work together. And then what they try to do, they try to guide you off somewhere totally different than where you want to go. And we tell them, nah, you're not coming here trying to run our meetings. You can be here and be a part of it and have input, but you can't come here and say, oh, I'm going to be running the meeting and this how the format going to go, how we're going to talk. No, they shut that down quick. And they tell the politician, nah, you ain't going to do that. Not in here. But that's what I was telling him. I was like, you're not, who said this is the agenda that I wanted? And he said, this is what we came up with. Well, I didn't have no input, and none of the African American people that you have on this panel, they told me they ain't have no input. So who came up with it for African Americans? I don't like it. And I told him, no, I told them, yeah, this time around, we won't involve. So we might not. I don't see nothing on there that I like. But the next time around you come, I will have an agenda for you, and that's what we're putting together with Appliance Boot Camp right now. So when those politicians and stuff come around, you have a piece of paper you put in front of them. You say, hey, and you have stuff that you can take to your churches. You have stuff that you be able to take to the grassroots organization, and you be able to say, this is what we want, and this is what we would like, and see if they can get on board. If they can't, like I told them, I say either be the carrot or the stick. You can whatchamacall come along and work with us, and I sing good praises of you. That'd be the carrot. I tell everybody that you're a nice person, and you worked hard with us, and we really appreciate you, and you've been looking out for us. I can give you the carrot. But if you don't do that, I'll switch it around and I'll give you the stick and I'll put that on your backside. And I'll tell people how you got put roadblocks in the way, how you wouldn't work with us, and how you were just totally opposed to what we were trying to do. And you get the stick. So it'd be up to you which one you want. So that's what I told them. I don't know if I get invited to the panel again, but I don't care because I told them, I said, we're going to be making a lot of noise coming up this year. And we're going to have a lot of eyeballs on us. And the thing about it, I don't need I don't need, and we don't need your grant money. I told them that we're looking, we have built entrepreneurs, and the entrepreneurs, everybody's calling me, say, hey, I want in on the money that you have to put in. So everybody is bringing money to put behind their causes. So we don't need your money. We don't have to write no grant waiting on your money. We go get our money the old fashioned way. So hey, it is what it is. Regardless if they want to rock with us or not, we still moving and we still going to do this thing. So that's why this conference is so big. All the other conferences that people try to put together and talk about advancement and stuff, um, it didn't have a way to hold people accountable. It didn't have a way to punish people. It was all dependent upon somebody doing something out the goodwill of their heart to help you out. Our thing is tell us what it is we can do to do it. If not, then we're gonna do it the old fashioned way. We're gonna buy our own third party warranty company, and we're gonna build our own technicians and stuff through our third party warranty company. That's what we're gonna do. And like I say, if you would like to purchase your ticket, it go a link to the actual box office. And once again, thanks to Jeff and Spook down at Rudy Theater for allowing us to actually use their theater and doing the tickets and everything for us. But that's the link if you want to buy the tickets. Go ahead and buy your tickets. That ticket is $100. That ticket uh, get you into the actual conference that we're going to have on that Friday, and it'll get you in onto our gala. So that $100 ticket to get you both places, and we're gonna have food trucks and all that out there. Have food trucks out there on Friday night. We have food trucks out there on Thursday nights. We have food trucks. On Friday we have food trucks too for lunch. And it's gonna be a great thing. It's gonna be a great thing. Once again, like I say, I want everybody to come on out and be a part of it, to show our numbers and stuff, and show that we can come together and we can build do group economics and build our own, take our destiny in our own hands. We're gonna read some of the stuff we got going on in the chat, and then I'm gonna get out of here because I got to jump back into. I'm excited, and I got to jump back in the service van tomorrow morning and go see all this. Matter of fact, there you go. What's up, Mike? What's up, Mike Reed? Yeah, Mike Reed say, "Yo, I'm gonna actually jump into the service van." Mike Reed got me all hyped up. I'm gonna jump in the service van tomorrow, and I'll be going over to the Subway and fix their walk-in freezer. The health department came over there and said their freezer is not cold enough. I'm gonna see what they got going on. I told them $200 service fee to come out. They said no problem. They got 2 days to get it up and going. So I'm gonna go there tomorrow and get it up for them and repaired. Hope I can videotape it. Reloaded appliance. What's up, family? ABC National Convention. Let's go. Yeah. It's gonna be good. And we're gonna bring. I'm trying to get people to come on. Um, one of the young ladies that actually on that panel with me. I'm trying to get her to come on. She's actually a brick mason. First woman, African American woman brick mason I've met. But she got started in high school. She took brick mason in high school, and she owns a construction company. She does brick mason work. Very intelligent. So I'm gonna reach out to her, try to get her on to the show, and let her talk. And she's involved in politics too. Get her to talk and just see how she her view on things. Frank Evans, yeah, man, I've been stuck in the house here in Dallas since Monday. Oh, you frozen in? Yeah, like I said, I was supposed to be in San Antonio. From here at RDU, my actual connector flight to get in San Antonio was going to be in Dallas, and I didn't want to have to what you call. I didn't want to have to. I think if I didn't go there, I would have to go maybe to I have to drive to Charlotte, or I'm going to go down maybe go to Atlanta. I ain't want to do all that. I said I'm not going to do that. And then if it get bad and something happened down in San Antonio, and I get stuck over there in Texas, I ain't want to do that. But shout out to everybody who's at the actual Ashley's. Ben Nash, peace, Mike and ABC. Hey, how you doing, Ben? Paul Brown, what's up, Mike and ABC? Hey, you can make. Yeah, I saw you down there. I saw you and Reggie taking pictures and stuff, man. Good thing. I hope y'all enjoying it. Really hate I'm not there. Be honest with you. Uh, ABC Band Talk, ABC HBCU Band Talk. Hey, what's going on, man? Thanks for joining us. I graduated from the HBCU, the best and biggest HBCU in the country, North Carolina A&T, Aggie Pride. I love HBCUs. 89 Dr. Funk. What up, ABC? We down here at the Ashley's, like where's Mike? Yeah, laugh out loud. The weather took a lot of us out. Yeah, it did. I actually spoke to 89 Dr. Funk and them. I called down there while they was at lunch. Wish I could be there. Lamar Marcus and all of them. Mona, Reggie, all of them down there. I wish I could have got there. I think they told me too. I think TMM flight got messed up, but he was able to make it there. So I think he made it there. But I think a lot of people got messed up with the weather. What's up, Juan? Juan said, "What's up, ABC fam? Hey, how you doing? Are they networking?" Mike Reed. He said he loved the health inspector. I used to not like him because but I don't have to deal with them in my ice cream parlor. But this might become my best friend now. The health inspector come and they only got a couple of days to fix it, from what she told me. She got to get it done. Uh, BK from the Rockets. What's good, ABC family and friends? What's happening? F. Robinson. What's up, brother Mike and ABC fam? Hey, how you doing? Untamed Kango. Say, hey, folks. Hey, Mike. Hey, how you doing, Untamed Kango? All right. Miami Appliance Repair Services. Um, okay. There you go, Miami. I may not be ADOS, but would love to be in the right side of history. Yeah, come on down, man. Like I said, it doesn't necessarily have to be ADOS. You come on in and you rock with us too. But we got to do something, or else we're going to be gone in the next 50 years. And that was the thing too. I asked. This is the thing that kind of got to me. I asked everything that they asked us to do was nothing specific for African Americans. And but this what the panel was for. They wanted us to talk about African American issues. So everything that they had, can you do something with handicap access? Yeah, but African Americans are not the only people handicapped. Yeah, but if we do something for handicap, it'd be something. that be that can benefit not only African Americans but everybody. So then everybody, because we're not getting something strictly for ourselves, they'll be more lenient and they might go along with it. Now, but why am I? This is what I asked the panel. I was like, why would I take my money? Why should we take our money and spend it on everybody, on something that everybody's going to use? But then I don't no, I don't care if you how you if you LBGT and all that. I don't care about that. But that didn't benefit me. The marriage laws and being on the being to get on your insurance, that was strictly for them. No, but immigration doesn't affect me. No, but I gotta spend my money for everybody else, and everybody else don't spend their money to me. And even that, uh, one of the young ladies, she wanted to. She her thing was not just give it. She said not just give buildings and this work to African Americans, but she said you got to be black and brown. I said, what do you mean by black and brown? Hispanics too. Uh, uh, well, how does this affect the Hispanics? Through stuff that Jim Crow and all this stuff. How did that affect the Hispanics? Well, no, but I know they have issues too, and I want to make sure they're taken care of. I do too, but they got money for that too. So the Hispanics got their money. Let the Hispanics take care of them. I know they're not really going to take their money and say let's give Americans. They expect for us to do what we supposed to do with our money. And then I asked them. I asked everybody on the panel. I was like, do y'all have anything? Do y'all have any type of program or anything that y'all trying to do that's specifically for African Americans? And everybody said no. They said they don't think it's fair to do something just for African Americans. And I said that's why we don't have anything, because all our money and everything has to go to everybody, but everybody else take their money and spend it on themselves, and we get left out. We include everybody to eat off of what we have, and we don't have any. We don't have enough for ourselves, but everybody is getting everything. And so, but I don't know. It's an eye opener when you behind the scenes on this stuff. An eye opener. Stoker reviews. What's up, ABC fam? Hey, how you doing? Um, Kurt Shaw. Hey, what's up, Kurt? What's good, Mike and ABC? We looking forward to June. Yeah, me, I am too. The more I'm starting to mess around with this and get involved and pushing it, it's not as big. It's not. Believe it or not, it's not as big of a mountain as I thought it would be, because we're looking at it in a small thing. Because that's one of the things that they were telling me. You might could do this in Johnston County, but how you plan to do this across the nation? And I was like, I don't. I said I want Johnston County to be to be our trial place. So I'm going out here showing them how they do it here in Johnston County. How you actually talk to the superintendents and the school boards. How you actually talk to your representatives. How you actually interact with all these things to get it put in. And so then from there, we got people coming from all across the United States that's going to see it and be a part of it. Then they'll go back to their specific towns and areas, and they'll do the same thing, just the same way we done with the appliance repair. And I said, now once we show that it's possible, and we tell them that they can do it, they going out here and they doing it. Just like I say, uh, it used to be before you all got the confidence and realized what you were capable of doing, how smart you really were, and the abilities that you have. You know, if I open up, if I told you not first when JT and I first came on here and talk about appliance repair and everything you could do in appliance repair and the skilled trades, It will be an hour of us of people telling you capping, you lying. Those guys just lying. Don't believe him. He BSing and all that. It was just us constantly telling you all, no, you can't do it. You can't do it. Versus now, when we bring Mike Reed on and Mike tell you can make $200 an hour, and before daybreak, everybody out there getting $200 an hour because they know it's out there. I think the same thing will happen once we figure out how we can actually go to the town and ask for these buildings. Let us purchase these buildings and let us have these buildings. Let us renovate them. I think once we do that, everybody be going there looking for them. Frank Evans, y'all hit that button. Yeah, please do. And the thing about it too, we're not out here asking for no handouts. We're saying, hey, we want this thing. We want to do it. We're not asking for handouts. We're saying we want to we want them. We want to do them. We're not saying just give us something. We're putting a foot forward and we say we want it. Once again, that's the link if you want to purchase the actual tickets to the actual national convention. If you would come on and talk, here's a link if you would like to come on to the platform and talk for a couple of minutes. All right. Nuzu say what's going on. All right. SQ Services. Hey, what's going on? Say what's up, family. Crypto Minded. Hey, Mike, is the conference on that Friday for families or is the gala for the family? Both. You can bring your. I would suggest bring your if you got your significant other, bring them to the actual gala to the actual conference also, and the gala. Now the thing I'm doing with the gala, depending on how many tickets we sell, we might have it where one ticket get you and your spouse into the actual gala. But I would suggest you going out and buying a ticket for your spouse because the problem that we have, if we sell, which I think we are going to sell out, if we sell out and we got 300 to 400 people coming to the actual conference, we don't have a place. Unfortunately, right now, we don't have a place big enough to. If I said one ticket get everybody in, we don't have a place big enough to accommodate 800 people. We won't have a place big enough to do it. The biggest place we have is going to be about 400 people, 300 to 400 people. So you would actually need a ticket to actually get in to the actual gala. So I would suggest if you and your wife coming, bring them to the get a ticket for her to come to the conference and for her to come to the gala. And it's gonna be something that she's gonna love. It's like I say, it's gonna be something that she would love to see. But like I say, on Thursday night, the meet and greet, that's for the family. That's outside. We have a concert. We're actually supplying the van. And on Saturday, it's going to be the gala. On Friday, it's going to be good too. On Friday, we're gonna talk to I'm gonna try to get the contracting boards in, or they get a liaison to us so we can talk to the contracting boards. We're gonna talk to the school system. We're gonna talk to the politicians on how we actually can push for this stuff, and we'll also I'll get somebody from the town to talk to us. How do you go to the town and petition for those actual buildings that they have down there? We'll talk to them and get somebody from the town to actually talk to us. And then that afternoon, that's when we're going to sit down what to do with the actual what to do far as buying a warranty company, and go that route. All right, Quentin Hodge. Hey, Mike and ABC fam. Hey, how you doing? Kerry Rothschild. What's up, Mike and ABC family? Hey, how you doing? LP, Mike, thank you for what you're doing and the relationship you are showing us on real issues and the leadership you are showing us on real issues. Oh, thank you, man. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. This is something I always wanted to do, and it's just everything is falling in place. And actually, because of you all are actually doing it. You all are actually doing it. 63 Impala Rag, dude. What up? What's up, Mike and ABC fam? Hey, how you doing? All right, then uh, and that, Frank Evans, Mike on my page. Mike, I'm on the page to buy my ticket, but it doesn't show where to buy. Let me see here. They should have a place to buy. If not, let me put another. Let me put another link on there real quick. Give me a second. If you click on there, it should have. Let me click on it and see. Yeah, if you click there, you see it says the appliance. If you let me see if I can share this screen. Okay, I'm gonna share the screen. Okay, yeah. If you click on it, it says Appliance Bootcamp National Convention, Rudy Theater, and it's showing the date, the 16th. It's showing the date. You just click on that date, and then it's gonna show you here. It's gonna be the 9 a.m. It's showing your time. Then select the seats. From there, click the seat that you click on the seats that you want. So if you click on that seat, just hit add. Just that simple. And we got quite a bit of them going like that seat right there going. That seat is those seats are moved out. Those are moved out. Those are moved out. If you want to be down here, you need to hurry up and go. Like I said, this is just the second week, and they're moving. I don't know what that is. Yeah. You don't want to be you can the balconies are good seats too, but you need to click on them and get them going. Click on them and get them going. But yeah, so like I say, we just a weekend, and we have February, March, April, May. We got 4 more months. You wanna go ahead and get your tickets. Go ahead and get your tickets. Um, my apps. Hey, what's going on, Mike? What's up, my apps? Ben Nash. That's right. Just click on the date. There you go. Okay, he got it. Frank got it. There you go. Who's this? Okay. V's Seta. Imagine going to the Latino, Vietnamese, Indian community saying they must include us. That only work on psychologically battered people. That's why they feel comfortable telling you this. Yeah, it does. It does. And man, I have to be careful. I have to really, really be careful in this when I'm doing this type of stuff. Because what happened, I have to be really careful because what happens with me doing this, uh, it's a delicate balance between me talking to the actual representatives and being on the panels and stuff to a point where it's almost I have to encourage. I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that. Um, I gotta be careful about that. I've had the privilege to actually uh, to actually see people who truly had power, see how they actually see how they actually interacted with politicians and government, um, and to now see how people who's trying to ascend to power, how they interact with politics and government. And so I'm taking the play off what I saw when those years ago. Like I said, I remember years ago when I used to go to those meetings when the politicians came. I saw how they script those people down. And I one time I knew before the even one time before the election went, I knew what was going to happen because They called me and told me, "Hey, Sneed, this is going to happen. This," and I knew it. I knew it, and I told my family, it don't matter if you vote for that person, they ain't gonna matter because they're not gonna be in there to run. Because what happened, it's over with now, so I can say it. One time, I think I told y'all this one time. They uh they had this girl that they wanted to get into to run for the actual I have to be careful. They wanted this girl to actually run, but she didn't have much experience and she wasn't a people's person. Her first time actually running. And what they done, they had this guy who was I have to be careful. He was a good talker, he was charismatic. The women would like him, guys would like him. He was your down home guy. So they put him in with her to get through the during the primaries. So what happened? He took all of the heat for their side because he was the front runner, and the girl who wasn't really that skilled in politics didn't have to take any heat because he was taking the heat from everybody else. So what happened? They He made everybody hate the person on the person on the other side, and he was the person actually was going to win. But he had I have to be careful. He had beat up somebody and had an assault charge. He had all this stuff that was going on in the background that nobody knew about. And then they told me, they say, we this is what he had. We're gonna drop that thing come next week. And so when right before the election time, they put it out there that he had filed bankruptcy, that he had beat somebody up and he had an assault charge and all this stuff. So now he doesn't look as good, but they don't like the other girl that he'd been fighting against the whole time. So now they automatically chose the other lady to go into the actual to win the primary. And once she got into the primary, she didn't have to get beat up or anything. So now they had time to get her up and running, and she won. So, but I saw that, and I knew that I saw the whole play because I was at the house when the guy came. I knew everything that was going to happen. All right. Hey, what's going on, man? SQ Services, man. Ain't seen you in a while.
Hey, what's going on, Mike?
Doing good. How things going down there?
It's all good, all good. Yeah,
Y'all
I
having
just
fun
wanted
down
to.
there?
Oh yeah, I'm still up here. I'm up in New York. I'm not. I ain't go to the
I thought you
Aspen.
went down. You didn't go down?
No, no, no. I got to make this money, man.
Okay. All
I
right.
ain't missing that snow. But yeah, I'm ready for that. Convention. I'm
Oh yeah.
excited about that, man. I think that's gonna be real good.
Yeah. We getting a lot of input from it. We're getting a lot of input from it. Where like I say, talking to U.S. representatives, talking to town officials, talking to superintendents of school systems, talking. Matter of fact, let me see what day. I'm actually going to a university. What day I'm going to the university? Uh, Let me see what day I got to go to the university. Um, on the 24th.
Okay.
Uh, I'll be on the 24th of February. I'll be at a university talking about it with people. So yeah, so it's getting movement. And people know, and I haven't made the rounds on YouTube yet, but
Right.
once I get everything solidified and we I get everybody on board who's going to be there. I'm gonna next month. I'm gonna start making my rounds on YouTube, and
Mm.
that's why I say get your tickets now because once we start making our rounds through YouTube and stuff, I think it's gonna go pretty
Oh
quick.
yeah, they're gonna go fast. Yeah, I got mine as soon as you put them out there. I was like, I got mine too. I'm like,
Yeah,
I ain't waiting. I ain't messing around.
yeah. What would you like to see come out of it? What would you like to see come out of it?
I'm excited mostly for the, whatever we're gonna put together. I'm bringing the bag with me. So whatever we're gonna
Uh-huh.
put together and make something bigger than probably any of us really imagine that would come out of all this is I just want to be a part of that and be a part of some history, some history making.
Hmm.
And of course the camaraderie and seeing all the businesses that came out of this because even just my business like I'm sure you hear this too much now, but you changed the way you changed my family's life is just incredible. Like I
Oh
couldn't
wow.
imagine. Yeah, I couldn't imagine. What 2 years ago now?
Mhm.
2 years ago, that would be this big of a change in what we do and what we can do, and not really worried about the money side of it.
Yeah.
Making decisions because we want to do things, not making decisions because we don't have the money to do it and
Mhm.
things like that. So it's just incredible. So I'm definitely on board for whatever comes next. I want to be a part of it.
Yeah, I really appreciate that, man. I see. I've been following y'all stories. I think your daughter, she's the artist, right? You have a
Yes.
daughter that's yeah, yeah. I follow your story.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
check you out. Yeah, yeah. I hear that a lot, and like I say, right now where we're going with this is the first time that I'm doing it too. So we're all doing it together. But
Right.
the fact that we all have now became entrepreneurs, and we know how businesses come together. It ain't just
Exactly.
me thinking, oh, I'm going to get here, and you're gonna put in your money now. We're gonna have this huge windfall coming next week. Nah, everybody knows that this is
Right.
something we're trying to learn and build on together. So yeah,
Exactly.
but I think we'll be able to do it. I think we're gonna be able to do it.
Yeah. I 100% believe it for sure. It can
Yeah.
be done.
Yeah. So
All right, so I ain't gonna talk you to death, but I, wanted to come on and tell you I'm excited for the convention and just that I appreciate you. My family definitely appreciate you.
okay, I appreciate you too, man. Appreciate you too.
No problem. Take care, sir.
All right, thank you. Bye bye. All right, there we go, man. I appreciate that SQ services. I thought he was down there at the Asties, but yeah, man. We if you all could see the people that have came through and see their lives and stuff like that, transformation. You all, we couldn't sit down and write this stuff out and get it any better. Same thing. If you all have would have known me 15, 20 years ago versus where I'm at right now, you all wouldn't have believed it. Would not have believed it. And 63 Impala Rag, dude. We have no friends, Dr. Henry, Dr. John Henry Clark. Yeah, he's been telling us. He told us that for years and years and years. But not only that, it's sad that we have been conditioned to think that not we don't have any friends, and then a lot of times when we get in a position where we could help ourselves, we don't want to help ourselves for fear that other people get retaliation. So what happened? You get people who really want to help you, but then you are afraid. African Americans are afraid to do anything really for themselves because they think if I do something strictly for me, people they're not gonna like it and they're gonna do something bad to me. Or if I say something strictly for black people about black people, then I'm gonna be what's gonna call. I'm gonna be I'm hating and this and that. That don't mean you're hating. That just means that we the poorest people in the United States right now, and in any category that's actually dealing with bad stuff, we lead it, and we got to make a change. Just if we ourselves up and fix up, just if everybody would just not even just we don't even have to help us, don't even have to help, just move out to the side and give us a little time and space to get ourselves together. You don't have to help us or anything. Just leave us alone for 2 or 3 years and let us get ourselves together. Um, and we just fixed up our side of town where we live at. Look how much beautiful the place would be if we just got a chance to fix ourselves. And how much impact would that have on all of America if we could just fix ourselves? So yeah, so let us fix ourselves. Otherwise, I personally think that the country has decided, um, kind of like what they do with the do down here, where they say you got too many deer. Deer, no, the deer was okay when it was just fun, but now they overpopulating the place, and we got too many deer. So now you got to get rid of the deer. So now he bringing the wolves to eliminate the deer population. And I think that's kind of what they're doing with immigration. They're saying you got too many African Americans, and I don't want to. We know what's wrong with them. We don't want to put the effort into fixing them. It's a whole lot easier to just open up the borders and immigration. Let people come in who's not going to keep trying to remind us of our past transgressions and stuff, and people that we're going to let the people in who have the skill sets and stuff that we currently need, and let them do their thing, and let's just let the African Americans kind of just ignore them, let them go to jail, give them 50 years in jail, and then you ain't got to worry about them there, and that'll create some jobs for us to watch them while they're in jail. Um, and not only that, let them just stay on top of each other and let them go around murder and kill each other. Just let them just kind of self-destruct and just ignore it. Don't pay no attention to it. Just ignore it, and eventually we ain't gonna have to deal with it no more. So I think that's I think that's the approach that America has taken, and and we haven't really. I don't think we. It's been a long time since we just said, hey, we're going to do it for ourselves. We're going to go. And this is what I think the national convention with ABC is. Just we doing it for ourselves. We're gonna go get it ourselves. And we got right now we have a skill set that's in high demand, that's open, that's non-regulated, that'll give us the money to go. And and the lady with the subway, she don't care if I'm black. She don't care. I could have been Hispanic. I could have been Hungarian. I could be. She didn't care. The inspector done came. I got 2 days to get this thing up and running. Can you come fix it? That's all. Can you get the skill set to fix it? That's all she cared about. So that's what I like. My else, Mike. Sometimes you gotta just talk about the stuff after the class among family. Some conversations not for everyone. Okay. Oh yeah, yeah. No doubt, no doubt. Terry the electrician. What's up, Mike? What's good, ABC fam? Hey, how you doing? Um, Melanet for I can't pronounce Fornetta. Good evening, ABC fam. Hey, how you doing? All right. My apps, Mike. The difference between the Southern Republican and Northern Democrat is that the Republican will tell you what he's going to do after he does it. The Democrat make declaration and get blocked. Yeah, 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 yeah. Greg B, what's up, Mike and ABC fam? Hey, how you doing? My apps, moves got to be made and announced to the masses after they have been completed. Yeah, that's what I would love to do. I definitely would love to do that. Um, but if you're dealing with if I'm dealing with a group, the, say like for instance, right now, uh, if you're dealing with a group who knows that you're good, but if you're dealing with a group that have a lot of distrust for each other in the group, if you're dealing with a group doesn't have any resources or anything, they want proof that what you're doing is this, and everything got to be above board. So with that, I'm not able to tell everybody, hey, come down here and we're gonna we're gonna pool our money together and go do something. And the reason why, because you have I shouldn't say that, but I got to. You got everybody just look in the last 3 to 4 years of people who have came and done that and didn't produce anything. You have you know it was going to be a school that's going to be produced, and I don't think the school is open yet, and people put their money into it. So you get that. You got the Tulsa Fund. I don't think that done anything, but people got it. So now I look just like them. So nobody trusts when we come up and try to do it. So that's why with us, we have to put everything on front where everybody can see it and keep everything even where everybody knows. And I have to let people know that I don't know what I'm doing when it comes to this. So I talk and tell you all what I'm doing because I want you all to know that I'm no expert at it. We're figuring it out together. So that's why I say when we come down there, um, at the people say, well, go ahead and start the LLC. I don't know how to do that stuff, but I want everybody to get the same information. We have the accountant there. We have a lawyer there. We have a representative for insurance and all that. We have people there can give us good counsel, and then from there we ask all the questions. Everybody got the same understanding, and then once we have the banker there and all that, so once we get all of that there, now we make a decision: is this something we want to do, and what's the proper way to do it? Versus me coming there thinking I know everything and run us down a rabbit hole. Now we're gonna try to go down. We're gonna venture this thing together and figure it out. Now, I don't know what I'm doing when it comes to buying no insurance company and stuff like that. I tell everybody that. The first time I've done it. Same thing. I was telling Slick. I never slicking out. We talked a long time last night. Just trying to figure out the best way to exercise our properties and stuff. Because no, he got moves he want to make, and I got moves that I want to make. I had never pulled money out of my properties and stuff, or set them up where I could pull money off, and off an investment property. So with that being said, I got it set up now to do it, and I'll just tell them Slick, this is how you do it. I still don't feel comfortable with pulling it, but I know if something happened, I can go pull it off. And also, next Thursday, if you all watching, I'm gonna have Tyson on. Tyson is the gentleman who who sold me the actual the new Emery Thompson that I have in the ice cream parlor from Philadelphia. He's been doing water ice, his family, for almost 30 years. He knows all about the frozen dessert industry. And I've been talking to him, and it's funny. Him and I are taking the same approach where he's using he's buying real estate. His main thing is real estate, but he's actually taking the frozen dessert businesses and putting them into the to the real estate. And actually he have his businesses. I think if I'm recalling right, he's buying putting his businesses downstairs and putting rental property upstairs. So with that, he's gonna come on and talk to us about it, how he's actually doing it, and I share what I'm actually doing the same thing, where I'm buying the vacant lots and building them out, putting shipping containers on them. And using that frozen dessert to buy real estate. And we're gonna compare it and see if it works. And if you ever look at social proof and you see a guy on there called Happy Ice, him and Tyson started with the same person. That's their mentor. I guess Fred's Water Ice over in Philly is their mentor and stuff. So um, he'll be on next Thursday to come talk to us. Once again, oh man, I didn't check the time. Once again, if you hadn't already and you want to get your ticket, I got a link in the description of the actual video. Go buy your ticket. Also, I'll be announcing on Monday. We have several people who have purchased the Appliance Bootcamp hands-on class. I'm gonna actually do one more class with the hands-on before the actual convention. Cause I want to make sure that they get in and get running before the convention time get here, so they can participate. So we're gonna have one more hands-on because I got people still buying the hands-on. So I'm gonna get one more hands-on before we get them in, and we're gonna do. I'm gonna put a link out on announce Monday. We're gonna do one hands-on laundry. We're gonna do a hands-on commercial laundry before the actual convention. I got a lot of people interested in it. Matter of fact, I got a call yesterday from a warehouse wanted me to come fix their commercial laundry stuff. It's good money in it. We have the equipment here. We're gonna do a hands-on laundry. It's just gonna be a one-day class. You come out, and we're gonna show you how they work, and we're gonna take them all apart. Um, Also, Mike is still in the chat. I'm gonna reach out to you. Uh, probably probably this weekend. Tomorrow, I got quite a bit going on, but I'm gonna reach out to you this weekend. I don't know if you could come up for the class. If not, I want to get a link so that we can ask during that class if we can have a Q&A session with you, and maybe just go over anything that we whatchamacall, uh, uh, go over anything that they might have questions about on that day. So it just be a 1 day class. You come on up, and we're gonna pull the take the commercial washer and dryer. We're gonna break them all the way down, put them back together, and so everybody can be familiar with it, and they want to go out there and get those $200 an hour. And thanks, Mike. Like I say, I didn't know, but I'm going out on my first $200 an hour service call tomorrow morning around 10 o'clock. I really appreciate it, man. You coming out here and dropping that knowledge. They got me back in the truck at least for one service call. I'm gonna go check it out and see what it's like. So once again, thank everybody. And Mike said he will do a Q&A. That'd be fine. I appreciate that. Mike has already said he'll sign on during that time to do a Q&A. Once again, I want to thank everybody for watching. I'll send you a text on Saturday, Mike, and see if we can hook up and we can talk. Once again, thank everybody for watching. I'll be back on Monday. Everybody down at Ashley's, be careful traveling back, coming out of Texas. Once again, thank you all. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.